Yeah, and that's the beauty about esports, right? Like, if you position it in a way that you that your life doesn't change, but you're part of something bigger, that's the easiest thing to do. Yep. Whenever you do things with your friends, I mean, think about the beauty of that. Like, you started out as just college or high school buddies that now get to work together in a space where work is fun.
Yep.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's
behind
nuts.
the scenes stuff is tough, but we can confront it so openly because it's just like no matter what happens.
We've gotten kind of cocky about it too. It's like what we do is kind of like it's different than what anyone else has done. I think the only other thing that we can compare it to is like is what Nick Merckx did with ImFam for a little bit, because everyone else that has a group, like if you look at the Mob and look at Sidemen and stuff, like they're all individuals that are a collective. We are always a collective, like all the time. And so that's difficult. That's difficult to do. I mean, people always say don't go into business with your best friends. Yeah. And so it hit a point where we were like, we got to figure some shit out. Yeah. And so that was like, it wasn't like hard, but just because we've known each other for a decade, that's the only reason we were able to just be like this. I'm not comfortable with this. I am comfortable with this. Let's do this. Yeah. And then it's awesome. Like, I'm super happy. There's never been a time or there has been times where we were like, well, this was fun, but I don't think this is going to last very long. But
you'll see at these war drums. Yeah. I was like, man,
our Sea of Thieves. We always talk about, I don't know what it is. We always talk about our Sea of Thieves streams is like, good. The last year has been fun.
Wait, why?
Well, it was like, I mean, it's not that statistics are everything, but from like a viewership perspective, that's kind of before we hit the whole wave of like, we're a team that plays game battles matches and we go for stylish stuff. That's before we figured out that was what like the core of what we provided from a gameplay sense. And so we were playing Sea of Thieves and it was fun. And like the people that we've always had in the stream, like the family of the people that watch us, enjoyed it, I think. But it was just like, I don't know how this is going to get bigger because we're not popping in Sea of Thieves. This is not going to be where the catalyst
To be fair, I think if we dedicated our entire time to a game, and I think we would like what we're doing with GBs right now. I think if we did that in any other game, it would eventually come around. But as far as that initial like drop off, where it's just like, oh, they're not playing COD, I'm going to watch Formal. It's like that hurts. And at that point, it was like Apex was out, Fortnite was out, COD was like and Blackout was like
We tried everything.
We tried everything. A lot. And well, when Apex came out a little bit later, I think, but it was just like we tried a bunch of different things, and then when we came back around to GBs, we had one crazy night where I hit like a crazy no scope and Blake hit a triple on the same night. We tweeted them both out, and then we talk about it all the time. But this guy said, "You guys are like the Globetrotters of COD." He tweeted that back, and after that,
they changed everything.
After that, it's just like, okay, that's us. That's what we do.
Because like you grow up playing GBs, and you're like, oh, I want to be a Call of Duty pro. Like, I want to take this serious. And then I think once we got to there, it's like it was just confirmation of what we already knew. It was like, no, we don't.
Yeah,
we don't want to be pros.
Yeah,
we just want to play at a higher level than just pubs. Right. But like, we just want to hang out and try and entertain some people.
Yeah,
I can't remember the last time that I played, and I can go as far back as probably like Call of Duty 2. Like, I've only ever played game battle smashes. Not because I'm at that level. It's just that I like it when I like the feeling that I have when I lose, right? Like the fucking
you
anger.
Love competing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, right.
And know that they feel it on the other side.
Yeah, it's so bad that I remember playing like TDM matches, game battle TDM matches in Call of Duty 4, and like waiting until the very last second to pull the trigger on a guy's head. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be in Crash all the way in the marsh, and then if you look on left alley all the way to the back of it, there was a guy just hiding there, and all you can see is helmet. And I have my scope out. I'm like, guys, I have it. Don't do anything. Don't move. Don't make any movements. Blah blah. Wait, and then you just wait and you're just like literally just aiming down, and then you see the thing, and I'm like, you pull it, and then you know that they're going to have to rush because they're going to have to catch up. But I waited like an entire 5 minutes one time to get there. In a game of TDM, mind you. Right? And then from there, it's like S&D. And then I completely fell in love with S&D.
Do you know what would be a good eavesdrop? Selfishly, I don't know how well it would be, but I'd listen to the shit out of it. An Old Men of Envious podcast. Like you... Hastro, Skylar, and like maybe Tosh or something, like all of those, and talk about the early like Envious House days. Dude, talked to Skylar, and he said they were literally playing game battles tournaments to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Like that's what they would do.
Insane.
Yeah.
He was like, and it was everything. He was like, we played 2v2 shipment, search and destroy, and he said we were the only ones with headsets back then.
Yeah.
So I'd lay down with an MP5, crank my headsets, and wait for somebody to run by, and then that's the kill I'd get.
You remember going to their
Utilities.
website?
And then the lights are on for another month.
Yeah, you remember going to their website, all their accomplishments were there. There were all the GB things they won. It was a
Gold
list.
everything.
Yep. It was insane.
Envy brand that
Yeah.
shit. That'd be good. That'd be. I don't know why your
I would know.
GB TDM reminded me of that, but yeah, this is
Oh,
pretty
we
much
started
the
with
same
hardcore
thing.
S&D.
Yeah,
Old
I'm deaf.
school.
I'm deaf to this day because of my Turtle Beach X1s
Yeah.
and Vosnik in Call of Duty 2.
Jeez.
I was 45-1 in the NX Gamers 1v1 ladder. And it wasn't because I was hiding, because I had confidence. It was because they were fucking hiding. So I was crouching the whole way around.
Jeez.
But when the fucking grenade went off, it literally fucked my hearing forever.
Yeah.
I literally, like, how many times am I like, to Matt, I'm like, fucking speak louder. And I get mad because I'm like, you know I'm deaf. You've been with me for like a year. Judith.
Yeah, you went to war.
Bro, like not pretty much, bro. Judith, I've been with her and I love her to death. Whatever, bro. I've been with her for like fucking 27 years. It was like 17 years. And when she talks softly, I know that she's doing it on purpose. And then she gets mad at me when I get mad at her like not talking loud enough. I'm like, you know I'm deaf, or you know I'm hard of hearing. Like why? Like Flame Sword, same thing. I'm like, you fucking know that I'm hard of hearing. Fucking speak louder, Matt. Same fucking thing. People do it on purpose to get me in that mode, man. It's sick. So.